Catherine from Catherine on Books, and here we are with Book a Day, and we are day 31. To think about that then, 31, day 31 of UK lockdown. And yeah, I'm a bit later today, being busy baking and making stew and goodness knows what. We've got apple and blueberry crumble and some banana loaf. So yummy, yummy. Looking forward to that. That's it. Run out of flour now. Can't get any. Anyway, today's book. George Orwell, Road to Wigan Pier. Now, I know that George Orwell isn't to everybody's taste. And I think back in the day, he was quite daring, shall we say, in the content that, you know, that he produced. And this particular one was first produced in 1917, crikey, 1917. So obviously back in 1917 you had to be very careful what you wrote about, and he always seemed to have a story within a story, shall we say. Now the reason why I like all his books. The only one I have not read, 1984, but everything else I've read all the others. This is one of my favourites, and I know it's strange because it's a little bit more feel like a non-fiction book, The Road to Wigan Pier. But it is set in Yorkshire and Lancashire, and it's at the time of the starting of the Industrial Revolution and all the industry that, you know, that was starting to pop up in that area. So Wigan is in the west of England, in Lancashire, and my grandma's family come from Lancashire. But also it's a very interesting book about the times, the poverty, what it was like during the Industrial Revolution and how they had to live. And also it sort of is important to me because my nanan, who lived, so my grandma's from Lancashire side of the country, and my nanan, my mum's mother, lived Wakefield, Mirfield, which is again west of the country. And at 14 years old she had to start working the cotton mills, and she used to walk a long way to get to work every morning, you know, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And you know, she worked in these cotton mills, and so that's why I've got a special interest in it. And I mean, especially for those, there's photos in here as well, but especially for those of you that aren't from the UK, it really gives you a good slice of life about how people used to have to live and the amount of poverty. And this is there's a photo here. Also, there used to be a lot of mining industry. And they had to get bathed in the old tin bath, and obviously you can see he's still got coal dust all over him. And a lot of my nanan's brothers worked down the coal mine, and it's just a really interesting book. I mean, don't choose it and think it's just like reading a novel, because it doesn't feel like that to me. It's very much of an informative book, but nonetheless I just really like it. Just it's just informative, but also it reminds me of what life was like back in the, you know, the early 1900s. When was it? Trying to think when the Industrial Revolution happened. What date was it? 1850s. So we were well into having established industry then, but nothing had changed in how people lived and the poverty and the degradation, really. But it was just interesting to see how industry was, knowing very well that my nana and my granddad went to work in that sort of an area. So there we go. It's a modern classic. It's a Penguin modern classic, this particular one. The other one I really enjoy is Down and Out in Paris and London. That's another really good one of George Orwell's that I like. And yeah, put you off eating in restaurants for life once you've read it. Well, not for life, because obviously I'm still eating at restaurants when we get out of here, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So there's today's book, The Road to Wigan Pier. Okay, I couldn't get yesterday's word. I couldn't find a book anywhere with the word guitar in the title or any guitars on the cover. I could find loads of violins, but no guitars. So let me know if you managed to find anything with guitar on it, and we'll see what we have got for today. And today's word is manager. Manager. Aren't we getting them? So I don't know who we're going to be the manager of. Yeah. So somebody important looking on the you know, that looks as is in charge on the book, or actually the word manager in the book. I don't know if I've got any. I might have got management actually, because I've got a few nursing management books, occupational health management books, so that might have to do us. So as well as manager, we'll accept management. Think that's fair to say, don't you? So go and have a good old rummage on your shelves. Please all take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.